All right, gentlemen, thank you very much to our members of the council for calling the action for that group. And I'm sitting with one of the qualifiers out of it, Kaneandtrench. It's been a little while, good sir, but it's always a pleasure to see you ruining people's lives with Yoshimitsu. Now, you almost gave something away in that last match against Sour Piggy. Just quick question, how are you feeling as soon as you thought he was going to try and make that comeback?
So the thing about Kuma as a matchup, it's very dangerous, especially with Golden Lettuce Smart, because he has a lot of good long-range options.
Let me see if I get this on real quick. Have we got this on? Right, are we good? We should be. I might have to hand in my mic. Right, bring it much closer to your mouth. Can you see it? Yep. All right, there we go.
So the thing about the Kuma matchup is that it's very dangerous in the Golden Lettuce setting because Kuma has a lot of good long-range counter options that can lead to very damaging combos. So it can be easy for the bear to get Golden Letters. And funny enough, Sour Piggy did get Golden Letters in the very first set between us. So it was a case of, okay, I need to switch up my game plan, be a lot more careful against the bears, don't stick out too much. And slowly but surely, I was managing to make the comeback.
Oh, okay, there we go. All right, we're going to swap his mic, right? Because he had a very good answer, but apparently you guys didn't hear that. Do you want to repeat it one more time so the people at home can hear it?
Okay, so against Sour Piggy, I was definitely like concerned about the comeback because
Okay, apparently you got to use this one. I'll hold that one.
Okay. Yes, exactly. So with Sour Piggy, it was definitely concerning for me when he was making the comeback because Kuma as a character is very dangerous with his long-range counter-hitting options, and in a Golden Letters setting, it's especially dangerous because his counter-hit options like back forward 2, for example, can lead to easily over 50% life. So he can quite easily run away with perfects, which Sour Piggy actually did so in the very first set between us. So when that happened, immediately I had to be a lot more careful. I was like, okay, don't stick out too many things, don't press buttons in the mid-range. And slowly but surely I was making adjustments, and it worked out in my favor eventually.
We're gonna have to do this the old school way. Now, my next question for you, Kane, is word on the street is your character is the talk of the town at the moment, and you've been getting a lot of success. Now, just preface this, for as long as I've known him, he's been playing Yoshimitsu, and now all of a sudden it's his time to shine, but that's when we've got to put the spotlight on you. What is exactly people are not seeing about Yoshimitsu that you see from a first-hand experience?
So it's a bit of a strange one to explain because obviously Yoshi as a character has always been one of the more advanced, move list, bloated characters in the entire cast. And a lot of the discourse surrounding the character is mainly the fact that in this game, he's received a lot of buffs to his no-sword stance that have helped his overall damage output, as well as him healing in combos because they adjusted how he heals, because he used to be able to heal just by turtling through meditation, but now he's healing through aggression through his combos. But from having that, he still keeps all his unique gimmicks as well, like the defensive flash option to stop offense, the evasion spin, which makes a lot of things whiff and can sometimes lead to full whiff punishment. I do agree that in this particular Tekken, it is quite powerful. I've been pretty much trying to say that, in my opinion, he's just outside top 5, just because I think there's a few characters in this game whose overall toolkits I feel are better. Granted, they don't have unique options like he does, but I feel what makes a top tier in this game is you don't have any weaknesses at all, and I still believe Yoshi does have a few weaknesses. His low game, outside of his risky full crouch sweep, is quite lackluster in terms of damage and frames. His sword sweep is very risky to do if you don't place it right, because he can easily get launched if you whiff it. And he doesn't have a chunky punish against strong lows that are like -13 or less, which I feel people don't take advantage of too much. Like if you're playing like Brian, for example, just abuse the hatchet kick. Like don't be afraid to. Like he can't hit it hard. So for that reason, I feel like he's not like stupidly broken, but I'm not so naive to think that he's in the best place he's ever been right now. Like the damage output along with all the unique gimmicks makes him a very strong character, able to compete with like all these other top tiers.
Well, if you want a lesson of how to downplay your character 101, live and direct here from the Golden Letters, get some notes from Kaneandtrench. Last thing from me, you basically swept that group with flying colors here. Is there anyone you really want to play in this format and really test your waters against? Because, I mean, you've done it against AK, you've done it against Arslan. Are we gunning for Ulsan, maybe?
I think, yeah, because the first thing I was thinking going into this, I wanted the run back with Arslan from Tekken More Tour because I lost to him previously. So I definitely wanted a first to 3 run back with him. And now that I've managed to get the win over that, I think Ulsan is definitely the one I'm gunning for next because I'm always trying to aim higher, try to play the best players in the world because it's always a fun experience to me. Like, it's not even just the fact of like trying to win, it's just getting to play against them is such an honor. So I definitely hope I can run into him in the bracket tomorrow.
Okay, wise words and downplaying words from our guy, Kaneandtrench here. You'll get to catch him tomorrow in the double elimination race because I believe he is done for today. But what we are going to do is we're going to take a short break. But before that, I gotta say thank you to one of our sponsors. You guys can go grab a snack with them with our official sponsor, Go Puff. You can save yourself £15 off your first order by using Red Bull Golden Letters. That's all one word, Red Bull Golden Letters, to save yourself £15 off. You can see it on the lower third of your screens right now, or I know probably about 60–70% of you are watching on your mobile phones. Drop down the menu, get on that QR code, scan it, go over there, and grab yourself a snack from our official sponsor here. What we are going to do, like I said, is take a short break. And when we come back, we're going to go to Group B with more action here at Golden Letters for Tekken 8. See you shortly.